to Tin Pan Alley 2. I'm Sam Rosenblatt. What's up, Durra?
Hi, Sam. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, living life, getting through. How are you?
Oh, wow. America has a new president now.
Yes,
You hope. That's the good news.
we
Anyway,
do.
yeah, speaking of good news, we, Tin Pan Alley 2, we have a website now. We are on tinpanalley2.com.
So if you want to head over there, drop us a line. Let us know what you liked about this year. Let us know what you want to see next year. Because this is the last concert of 2020.
Oh, speaking of such a year, Sam, you have been us for a year now. Congratulations.
Thank you. I am so thrilled to be part of the Tin Pan Alley 2 team, and I can't tell you how much this has meant to me. I'm so excited for what we've created this year. I'm so excited to see what we do next year. It's really amazing to be part of this team.
We're lovely to have you. So, tonight, who do we have?
Tonight we have the amazing Tristen Moseley, Gabrielle Mirabella, and Wagener Bennett.
Awesome. I cannot wait to talk to them. So, without further ado, let's go to the interview.
Let's go see Tristen's interview. Hey everyone, we are here with the one, the only Tristen Moseley. Tristen, how you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Great, Tristen. It's so good to have you here. So, what have you been up to?
With it being the fall season, I've just been consuming as much spooky and horror related content as I can.
We love to hear that. We love spooky. We love the fall. So our first question is, in your opinion, what are some of the opportunities and the challenges about writing for musical theater as opposed to writing for straight plays?
Yeah, so I'm definitely like a playwright by trade. So when I think of musical theater or I think of writing for opera, I think of it as an extension of playwriting. And one thing that I don't get to do in playwriting is I get to sit with a composer or anybody and like work on the actual writing of the piece. So that's one thing that I really appreciate about musical theater. That collaboration is always super fun. Um, but of course, one of the challenges with musical theater is I think it has a lot more baggage than playwriting, at least for New York City, for the United States musical theater. It has a very specific idea of what it's supposed to be and aesthetics and values and things like that is tough to work against.
It's a really nice balance. Um, so, we know that you recently did a thing with Root B Occasion Theater Company. Can you tell me more about that and what's next for Tristen?
I did this short play festival with Root Beer Occasion. I had a little play called The Electric Forest that went up, and it was about androids and fairies, and is like trying to explore a little bit of spirituality, a little bit of technology. So yeah, that's what that was. And up next is me trying to delve back into those same themes. I've had a lot of like androids on the brain. I had a lot of like religion and spirituality on the brain. So just researching, writing, reading up about all that.
Yeah, androids are super cool, and it seems like they've got a wealth of information for you to delve into for writing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're so excited to hear your work. Before we get started on the performances, we just wanted to ask you if there's anywhere else the audience can hear your work, and if there's a good way to contact you.
So I have a website, tristenmoseley.com. You can see a little bit about all my active projects or, the projects I love dearly. And you can find me on the New Play Exchange if you want to read any of my scripts. You can also just email me, tristen.w.moseley@gmail, and I will give you any and all material that you seek.
Well, now that without further ado, let's go into the song. Thanks again, Tristen. It's so good to have you.
Like Adam's rib, you're ripped from me. Good morning, how did you sleep? I dreamt of you again. I dreamt of you alive, stretching and yawning from a deep, long slumber. But you keep hitting snooze. God, I wanna know. I gotta know. What makes your body tick? What makes your body move? What makes your body lick your lips while getting in the groove? From Adam's rib I will chisel you. Good morning, time to get up. No more dreams, no more sleep. You're done laying suspended in limbo. Today is the day you arrive from the dead. I'll put blood through your veins and thoughts in your head. All organs aligned, all tendons in place, waiting for your grace. Stitched with precision, arranged like flowers, my beautiful masterpiece, magnum crowning achievement, opus. But you have to wake up. What makes your body tick? What makes your body move? What makes your body kick your feet up higher than the moon? What makes your body tick? What makes your body move? What makes your body flick your wrist when feeling oh so loose? Am I a genius? Am I a god? I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna God, I have to know. What makes your body tick tick? What makes your body move? I wanna know what makes your body. I need to know. What makes you you? What makes me me? Fluffy, oh so fluffy, a cloud of bread in my mouth. A cloud not bringing rain, but giving rise to sunshine between my lips. This fluffy bun, this very bun of mine is sunshine, and I would to synthesize simple, yes, so simple. It's so simple, I just need you, my bun. I don't need the streets or the shitty creeps or the puddles or the rainwater quickly in my canvas shows. I need a fluffy sunshine bun like you. A bun, a bun. What is this? My cheeks are warm and wet from you. I am crying, you simple fluffy little bun. You taste so good, I am crying. You taste so good, I am crying. A little sun shower, I am crying. A bun.
Hi, everyone. We are so lucky to have the amazing Gabrielle Mirabella here with us. Hi, Gabby.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here.
Hello, Gabby. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, theater kid through and through. Grew up in the theater, haven't left. They're trying to kick me out, but I won't go. Yeah, I've been doing this since I was about 12 years old. I've been acting. I've been singing. I got a fun little music degree at the Manhattan School of Music. I was a classical singer at one point. And then I went on tour. I did a few shows on the road, got to see the country, got to see the world. And then I went back to school. And that's where I got to meet you guys, which is pretty awesome. And I started writing, and here we are.
Here we are. And now, what will she do next? Tell us more about it. Have you gotten any exciting responses?
We have, and we have such a great support from our theater community, from you all. I love seeing your faces pop up on our social media posts. And most importantly, we're reaching out to families, we're reaching out to children, which is, essentially what we're trying to do right now. And yeah, it's such a fun process. It's such a new process, right? Especially as writers for the stage, how do you translate that into an audio format, which is exciting and scary, and you mess up a lot, but then you get it right sometimes, and that's what a feeling that is. So yeah, we're only about 2 months old right now. We're a little baby podcast, but but we're gaining traction. We just joined a community called Kids Listen, which is really exciting because they are the top community for high audio quality children's podcasts. So, you know, we're the new kids in town, which is really exciting to be a part of them, and super supportive community, always ready there to ask our millions of questions, because there's a lot of new things to learn. So yeah.
This sounds very, very exciting. So you are essentially building a business right there. So what's your thoughts on like artists being entrepreneurs, you know, especially during this time?
I think flexibility is the key right now for all of us, writers, performers, musicians. How do we adapt to this new nightmare world where people are still craving art in whatever form? And I think it's really our responsibility now to, you know, figure out what to do next as artists. I wonder where that title came from. So yeah, it's about flexibility, and it's about constantly learning, which I think is a big thing. Is keep your ears open, keep your mind and your heart open, and know that there's a lot farther to go. So, yeah.
That's amazing. What an amazing response. You're amazing. Before we get started with the performances, we wanted to ask if there's anywhere else the audience can hear or see some of your work, and if there's a good way to contact you.
I have a fancy little website, GabrielleMirabella.com, and that will link you essentially to the podcast, which is, you know, nothing right now. And we're also on social media. We're on all the social medias. We're on Instagram and Facebook at What Will She Do Next? I have to look at my little note. And also to listen to the podcast, you can find us on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and most recently on iHeartRadio.
Awesome. So now let's go to your songs. Let's go watch and listen to songs that are written by you. Thank you so much, Gabby.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for building this community. This is very important right now, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this.
Why is she doing this to me? I thought she loved me, but I was a fool. Will you not even look me in the eye? Will you continue this?
Hey, everyone, I think we should all take a break right about now, so why don't we all come back in about 5 minutes?
I have been forgotten, invisible, as neglected as my feathered toy. What was that?
Yo, I said, meow over here.
Oh, hello there. My name is Mr. Henry, and you are...
Yeah, howdy doing, all that. Listen, I couldn't help overhearing you meowing about your human.
Yes, it's quite tragic, is it not?
Sure it is, but listen, you're not the only one.
What do you mean?
He means that all of the humans have turned against us, not just yours.
But why would they do this?
We think it's pretty clear why.
Sabotage.
I don't understand.
Cats are, of course, the brightest and the wisest. Our abilities cannot be compared.
Naturally.
And now it seems there are those who despise us. Our fragility has left them running scared.
So the humans have discovered just how smart we are. They may have formed a wicked plan, but now it's cat against man.
But just because the humans have realized our obvious superiority doesn't mean they mean to sabotage us.
Think about it. Don't you always feel much better after an afternoon nap? Don't you feel smarter, sharper?
Well, yes. That's why we cats nap, is it not?
Then answer me this. Since your human has been staying home, How many naps have you taken?
Oh dear, I've been unable to take any naps.
Cats need at least a half a day of snoozing. That's the way it's always been.
That's true.
We may play dumb, but it's done by our own choosing. We nap so we may win. But now the humans have discovered just how smart we are. They may have formed a wicked plan, but now it's cat against man.
But what can we do? Without my regularly scheduled naps, my mind becomes foggy, and I grow so very sleepy.
Wake up, Tuxedo Man!
Man!
The only way to sleep is to get your human out of the house.
Out of the house? But how could I ever do that?
Don't be such a canine. I'm sure you'll think of something.
And you better think of it quick, cause who knows what the humans will do next?
Those darn humans have discovered just how smart we are. They may have formed a wicked plan, but now it's cat against man.
You showed me all the pictures of the places you have been. I said I'd like to see them one day too. That made you grin. You shared with me your memories, assembled in a shrine. But funny, you never asked to see mine. I'm bringing my camera, I'm leaving your ring. Too long sitting idle, my leg has no muscle, my step has no swing. So now I will stretch till I'm 7 feet tall. And I will see it all. I'm wanting no address, I'm praying for rain. For when I feel danger, my heart starts to race and I'm leaving again. I'm bouncing the check and I'm heeding the call. I will see it all. Oh, with you the course was stable. You drew up the map and I followed along. But out here I'm free and I'm able to mark out just where I belong. If it takes my whole life long. I have a certain picture now you'll never get to see. A moment when, by old Big Ben, a man came up to me. He asked to take my picture as the clock rang 9:30. And then he took my picture. Just one of many pictures filled with memories that are fully mine.
Okay, Nuwa. All I have to do is hit that target with my bow and arrow while we ride. What, should it be too hard? Let's go. In perfect rhythm, like a beat and a drum, you and I keeping time as one. In perfect rhythm, let the enemy come. We will fight, they will run. When I jump, you jump. When you pull, I pull. If I lean, you lean. When you freeze, I'll shout. Faster, Noah! We ride, we fight, we leap, we fly. All do no try, we keep on riding. Then I aim slowly and you breathe, knowing when I release my arrow, the city's in our control. I see the target. Keep steady, girl. Keep steady. Oh. Go again. In perfect rhythm, like a bird in the sky, you and I flying high as one. In perfect rhythm, let it all hurry by. Our pursuit has begun. When I jump, you jump. When you pull, I pull. If I lean, you lean. If you scare, I'll shout. You're doing great. We ride, we fight, we leap, we fly. This is our time to keep on riding. Then I aim slowly and you breathe, knowing when I release my arrow, the city's in our control. I'm with you now. Almost there. Almost. Oh, Noah. I'll never get this right. How can I keep my family secure? Have I bit off more than I can chew? Why should I feel so ready and sure? There's so much I still cannot do. Should I let them down? Should I walk away? Can one girl change the world anyway? Tell me true, will you be by my side when I need you? How about it, girl? One more time? In perfect rhythm, like an arrow and bow, you and I going far as one. In perfect rhythm, now I finally know how our goal will be won. When I jump, you jump. When you pull, I pull. If I lean, you lean. If you need, I'll shout. We've got this. We ride, we fight, we leap, we fly. We can pass by. If we keep on riding, then I aim slowly and you breathe, knowing when I release my arrow. Yes, we did it! The city's in our control, in control. With you by my side, I'll keep on riding. With you by my side, I won't stop fighting. In perfect rhythm, perfect rhythm, perfect rhythm,
Hello, everyone. We're so glad to have Stephen here. Hello, Stephen. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing very well. Happy to be here. Thanks.
Hey, Stephen. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What have you been up to recently, et cetera, et cetera?
So I'm a composer based in Brooklyn. So I'm still in New York City, and I have been hunkering down and just sort of trying to write recently. Just finished the program and getting through the fall.
That's awesome. So, Stephen, I'm also a composer, and I always admire people who can play the guitar and write music on guitar. So, can you tell me more about that? And what's the biggest difference between writing music on guitar and writing music on piano?
Yeah, I started playing guitar just to like sing along to it. So I understand the guitar very differently than I understand piano. So to me, it's just sort of like my hands go different places. I do different things with the guitar. I like associate it with different styles a lot of the time. So it's just kind of nice to switch it up, to have something different and a different way of approaching a song or a lyric or music.
And speaking of approaching things slightly differently, we know that you work with kids and young people quite often. So what's it like composing for and working with kids? What's your favorite part about working with young people?
I mean, I love working with the teenagers and the young actors that we do Shakespeare a lot. And it seems they are like so good at just like going with things and like diving into things, and it's there's a freedom to working with the group that I work with for Shakespeare that just is really wonderful, and it's very quick. Everything that we write and do is within a month or so, and so it's really inspiring, and it drives me to do new and different things, get out of my comfort zone.
That does sound inspiring. So, Stephen, as an audience, if we want to listen to your stuff and reach out to you, what's the best way to do it?
I have a website, StephenWagenerBennett.com. That's it. It's the easy way to see things and reach out.
Well, thanks for joining us and for sharing a bit about yourself. And without further ado, let's get to your songs.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
A black ruby midnight under blood red moon. Scotsmen stand their birthright. They'll be murdered soon.
One man stands out, a shadowed figure in the rusty morning.
Men stand bleary-eyed.
Vermin scream a warning.
Loyalty has died.
Two armies meet when loyal to Duncan, the king when his liberty suffered.
And on their feet,
unrested and plagued by suspicion and living in hell. Fear in their eyes, never seen that must the hills of their grandfathers fallen. Unskies faces have never seen wistful of children.
Birds fly, wolves howl in fright. Crops die, day turns to night.
Weeds strangle the wheat,
Smoke chokes the air, the sun's lost its heat. Angels despair.
The sky is red.
One man will win the coming
battle.
Without word or warning, battle cries resound, and the field is swarming with bloodshed. Murder will be found.
But great Macbeth, the noble warrior, brave Macbeth,
With bloody sword,
came through the smoke to slaughter the masses of poor and unfortunate peasants that died in distress. For following men was sure them unfriendly or rude. No one is safe. The hunger, ambition, and fury Macbeth is about. Don't look away. The story is every bit as important to you.
cry, wolves howl in fright. The sky is red.
Is it the price that we must pay?
They battle onward. Their heroes will be named. They battle onward for honor and for Scotland.
I like when it's cold in the morning before California starts California. Open your window, put on that song. City fog won't stay for long. You touch me and I'm in LA. Santa Monica with my hair all straight. Then you sigh my name and I'm in the Bay. California, baby. I'm lying in your bed with you. You're up north and I'm in Malibu. I hear it's raining but the sky is sky blue. California, baby. You unravel me and travel me like you're on holiday. When we're apart, am I still yours? Where do you go to stay? I touch you and the world is mine. From the southernmost part of your spine to your starry eyes when ours align. Are you mine? Are you mine? California, baby, baby.
Turning off the engine, some might say is tempting death. To plunge downward into darkness, cross your fingers, hold your breath. Then the whoosh of air, the wind that whistles, the hair on the back of your neck that bristles as you resume your flight, despite whatever fears you might have had. That's who we are, that's what we do, and now we've got a name to live up to. Night witches, we own the dark. Flying through the air, we'll make sure to leave our mark. Night witches, women in the sky. The world said that we'd be weighed down, but now they should see us fly. Night witches, shaking hands with danger. Right from the start we had to fight for our chance to change the outcome and make them all fear the night. And the men all laughed as the girls enlisted. Still we pushed through, we fought and we persisted. We can't become resigned. Remind yourself of how we're defined because of you.
Night witches.
Yes, we own our pain, choosing to keep on and remembering our refrain.
Night witches, women in the sky. The world said we'd
like broomsticks in the air, we're riding on the breeze.
There's a life that still awaits us, it's a life that's ours to seize.
Beyond war,
beyond ache, it's ours to grab, ours to take, and make what we want. Night witches, women in the sky. The world thought that they had weighed us down, and that's why we must fly. Night witches, night witches.
That's what we got for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. And also head to tiffany2.com to see more information about the upcoming concerts.
Thanks so much. Have a great night.
Have a great night. Bye.